guys, I just wanted to go over the float ball mod on the Zx6r here because I have a carbureted bike. So I started coming across videos of the clean air mod. So I came out here without even thinking and started looking at how that all worked and realized I can delete all of the pair, right, that everyone talks about. Well, right here, here's part of the pair there. So you can get rid of that and delete it all. Here it is, the other part of it. So you can get rid of those parts. You can get rid of the two hoses that come out of the top of there that go into the pair. I plugged them off with cut off 1/2-inch bolts and some JB weld around them so they won't go anywhere. And then and then this is where things get different. Don't just jump right into what other guys say. Now you can replace this hose and just put a pod filter on it, mounted basically anywhere up above the motor somewhere, so that way oil doesn't come out of it. And what I did though is I just left it on the air box because it's getting clean air from the air like from the ram air tubes here anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then the actual float bowl mod comes into play here because actually, so then the other thing is there's 4 little tubes in there that come off of each intake manifold hook up there, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and take all of them and I cut them down short and shove bolts into them so they're blocked off, and then that is the pair valve gone at that point. Other than you'll have this tube right here that comes out of your carburetors, and those are your float bowl vents. So now that one, I took the hose that's coming out of the airbox here and just brought it around with all the spare parts that I had laying around from the pair valve and hooked it into there. And there you go, the float bowl mod's done. The whole point of it is to have your float bowl vent connected to your airbox. That way your float bowl pressure and your airbox pressure are equal. That's the whole point of this modification. You can look it up and do some research, but on this Zx6r I found this is about the easiest way to go about it. And on this buggy also there's a plastic and foam cover that goes over the head. You can basically get rid of that if you're doing what I'm doing with one of these motors, and also get rid of the foam insulator that goes on the side of the motor there. It's basically pointless to me now anyway. So that looks a lot cleaner, cleaned up the motor a little bit. But yeah, I gotta make this quick and get this edited and posted for you guys because there's not very many videos on this. So before you start going out a clean air mod on a carbureted bike, do a little more research because it's different for sure. And if you do just do the clean air mod on this and you don't do anything with this float ball valve, you're gonna have issues with the bike. I've heard like guys are having big issues with the bike sputtering and backfiring and all different nonsense. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.